listen to me, sometimes we often neglect the corporate entity that we represent before God. Hallelujah. Now, one of the things we need to realize is that we don't always stand just as an entity, an individual entity before God. Now, when God reckons with you as an individual and he calls you by name, sometimes when he wants to pass a collective judgment, you are also implicated. Because when he calls Nigeria, you are bad. And when he calls you by your name, then you are also bad. Are you with me? So it is sometimes as believers, we lose consciousness of our corporate entity. And we forget that our corporate entity often seems to be the platform through which God decides the fate of a territory and a land. Are you? Hallelujah. When God wanted to bring judgment upon Sodom and Gomorrah, he took an intercessor to negotiate with God the amount, the number of righteous men that God will see before their collective fate will not be determined by the activities of others. Are you? So sometimes you look at yourself and you say, Shebi, I'm righteous, I'm holy, I'm living a godly life, I'm doing my own thing. By the time the perversion of your university reaches a threshold on which God can send angels to come and confirm what was going on, upon which God will not pronounce a judgment, if you can't raise a collective voice sufficient to stop the judgment of God, you will be trapped in that judgment even though you are righteous. So sometimes we lose sight of our collective entity. Sometimes a lot of believers find in the number of hours they can pray, not knowing that by the time we come together, our prayer quotient, our power, the power we are able to pull in the spirit is a total sum of our individual prayer lives. So if we are strong and I'm weak, we are as weak as I am. Are you? So it's important that we also pay emphasis to our collective growth, our collective stature in the spirit, because these are things that determine the corporate anointing that we're going to command from the heavens. Are you with me? So, even though there was a righteous man, there were a few righteous men in the nation of Sodom and Gomorrah, they couldn't stop the panic that was going to before the city. By the way, they saved their lives, but they didn't save their properties. Are you with me? So, in the end, they also lost something. They became stranger in another man's land because their righteousness couldn't save the land. Their righteousness could save them or couldn't save them. Are you? So, it is important that we also live with the consciousness that we are not just an individual, we are a corporate entity. That's why when God looks at you, he calls you a nation. Because he doesn't just see you as an individual, he sees you as a corporate entity. And the moment you begin to live with that realization, you move into another level of responsibility and another level of maturity. Hallelujah. So, when we get to that point, we begin to see that certain things can be determined of God concerning the land. Certain things can be determined even of the devil concerning the land. And it will require a man who knows how to stand in between the gaps. Hallelujah. Now, I've said to you before, I think in previous teachings, that there are three common words that were used for prayers in the Scripture, especially in the New Testament. Are you with me? And in 1 Timothy chapter 2, from verse 1 to 2, you see the use of the three words. The first word depicts asking for objects. Okay, are you with me? Which is the word is. It depicts asking for objects. The other word is the word that sounds like prosecute. It's actually the word translated prosecute in the Hebrew, which means engage, continue to engage until you find result. The third word is the word translated intercession, which is the word bring together two warring factions. bring into alignment two warring factions. Are you with me? Now, in our prayers, we are going to have to do these three things, but I found out that what we are engaging with is also a reflection of the maturity. Now, a lot of prayers of younger believers is about what? Naming and dreaming, naming and dreaming. But the more your responsibilities in God begin to increase, you have to come to a point that you begin to have this engagement with having to stand for others in the gap between a judge and a victim. Hallelujah. Are you with me? So the Bible says what the intercessors do is to do what? Stand in the gap.